So you're able to navigate life's challenges. I mean, you had to be tough. Yeah. Otherwise you'd be bullied, beaten by other kids. So you had to toughen up. Once you've tested poverty, trust me, we don't want to go back there. And it gives you a sort of drive. It gives you a very, very, very crazy drive. Because I started working up early, I understand the value of hard work, the value of being resilient. And honestly, I don't come to life with an expectation that things are going to be easy. It makes you hardworking. And my mom, for instance, used to wake up at, we were having this conversation with her the other day, and I was reminding her how she used to wake up at, my mom would wake up at 5 a.m. every morning and close the shop at 11 a.m. Every day. No Monday, no Sunday. So that's the sort of person I is. Like, that's the sort of person. Yeah, ukimwambia sijui ni wakao, yeah, ajui. To her, I mean, hizo ni story. Because she's worked. You understand? And hiyo kazi yote alikuwa anafanya, it wasn't paying a lot of money. It wasn't paying a lot of money. So I've had that first-hand experience of seeing people put in the work. You understand? Yeah. But then again, growing up, I realized it's not just about work. You can work very hard, but be very of little productivity. You need to think outside the box, and you must take risks. Don't be pressured by my lifestyle. I live my life the way I want. Let me give a very good example. My mom tells me, you need to buy land. On the other side, I tell my mom, no mom, I need to build a new AI tool for my website. The land she's telling me to buy is 1 million. 1 million is money. If I was to get, I'd put back in the company and pay an engineer for 3 months to build the third tool I want to put on the website. You understand? But kuna mtu atasema, Kairo hata anakuwa mjinga sana. He's not bought land. And there's another person who will say, Kairo is very intelligent. He's building his brand, he's building his company. Perspective. You understand? The watch I'm wearing right here, I got this watch for 200,000. Someone would say it's a very flashy watch, but I know why I bought it. It's a pilot's watch. There's an element of practicality to this watch. Every time I'm flying, I'm able to get my weather, I'm able to do my things, like, mimi kwangu, it's an investment. To another person, it's just being flashy. But for me, I like it. It will track my heartbeat, check. You understand? Okay, right now, this shirt I'm wearing is not very expensive. It's a shirt I probably got for 1,500 somewhere on Moi Avenue. Someone else will be like, look, anajifanyanga kona do na anavaa shati za kawaida. People will always talk. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So, and honestly, I don't think I live a flashy lifestyle. I just live life on my own terms. When I go and ride my motorbike, I'm riding my motorbike because I enjoy riding it. You understand? That's a form of exercise for me. Najibamba. I'm having fun. Kuna mtu atasema ni aje, hapana. He's just showing off. You understand? If I post a video of me flying, there's someone who will be like, anapenda kujifanyanga anaringa wenye anajua kuendesha ndege, but I'm marketing my aircraft company. You understand? So people sometimes perceive you to be flashy, but you're not just being flashy. You're living your life. I don't know how many lewa. And they're very selective, as I said earlier. When I'm eating in a kibanda, I have so much photos on Twitter of me eating in a kibanda. Na post and say leo ni managu na kanini kamatumbo. Nobody will talk about that. I have so many photos on Twitter saying, I've dumped the car, leo tunapiga na pikipiki, tunachapa na boda leo. Nobody talks about that. You understand? I even have a photo, there's a video a content I did juicy, driving a matatu. They don't talk about that. But when things go south, they'll be posting photos of me on jets, but they don't post the other side of me. You understand? But me niko kazi, I'm doing marketing for my company. The whole country is talking about it because of the work I've done. It means I've made such a huge impact that I'm now become prime time news. In fact, I was shocked to see myself getting posted even by the likes of the nation. We got here. You understand? So it's not because that I'm a criminal. No, it's because I've done so much work, and the amount of marketing we've done. Unfortunately, it's come out in a sort of bad way. But it just shows you the testament and the power of this brand. So imagine with the right investment, what we can do. We are in a challenging situation, but we are in a very good situation. And I'll tell you the reason why. Number one, we've made mistakes. And we've learned from those mistakes. I have personally made mistakes. There's no way you're going to run a business and create it to a certain level without making mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. You understand? But I have no regrets. I'm happy that we got to this point. Because at this point, I think more people know me. You understand? More people have reached out, even in terms of investment. And more people are DMing me, telling me, I will still buy my first car from you. So I feel like it's a pivoting moment of sorts. And that's why you see, despite the setbacks, despite the challenges, despite the legal troubles, I've not given up. In fact, I'm more resilient. I'm operating today I'm operating on 3 hours of sleep. But I'm still strong. We still need to keep this thing moving because I've understood I have a very great impact. Some things you have to go through. First of all, it will build your character. It will make you a stronger person. And God will show you the sort of, the sort of influence you have. Sometimes, you don't realize you can be tweeting, doing all these things, and you don't realize how influential you are. But this is a sobering moment for me. We realize we've built a very great brand, and I'm sure that we are going to even go to very high levels thanks to this particular moment we are in. So it's a great moment to learn, to re-strategize, and to level up. Once we're done with the clients, the next step is to have all those criminal matters withdrawn. And then from that particular point is to scale the company, look for more investment, scale this company, and drive its vision forward. For Khalif Kairo, the core objective is still the same. I serve my God, number one. And the way I serve my God is through this company. I will continue inspiring people. I will continue selling cars. And I will continue. I can start this video by saying that I've had the worst year in business. 2024 was my worst year. And we are still in very dire straits as a company, as guyandcaro.com. And there are a lot of stories online. I've been taken to court. We've been unable to deliver vehicles on time. And these are things that honestly really, really, really hurt me. I've been working day in, day out to try and secure investment for the company. Because it's good to note that I've brought kaiandcaro.com to where it is. One of the most visited car sales website in Kenya with around 1.2 million users and 15 million views. Entirely single-handedly. I don't have a godfather somewhere. We are not funded by a big VC with never-ending funds. We've ultimately done most of these through God's grace, number one, and through the dedication, commitment of the team. But it's proving to be very, very difficult. However, I'm really not the type of person that gives up. For most people, this would be the point where they say, you know what, biashara imefika ngumu, probably going to file for bankruptcy, or just come up with a way of giving up or maybe shutting down the company. But I won't. I know I'm not the only person. I know I'm not the only business person in Kenya who's undergoing through all these things. There are very many people who are getting auctioned every day. Many reach out to me. There are very many people who can't pay their rent. The economy is not doing well. And as a young person, 28-year-old, running one of the biggest, car sales platforms in Kenya, it's also made us a lot of enemies. To those who can see through the noise, you can clearly see there's quite a persistent amount to paint us in bad light, to sabotage our brand image. But these things are not going to make me give up. And the next step for us is basically going global. And this is how we intend to do that. So past few weeks, past few months, we incorporated a company in the USA. And this corporation in the USA is going to carry the vision of kaiandcaro.com. Kaiandcaro.com is not just about selling cars. Kaiandcaro.com is a lifestyle. It's an app that will control the entire customer life cycle. I want you to buy a car on kaiandcaro.com for 300,000 shillings, 400,000 shillings. Get insurance on the app. Get financing on the app. Get spare parts on the app. And when you're done using the vehicle, bring it back to us. We buy it from you, still via the app, and sell it to another person. So we are creating a digital ecosystem of sorts for used cars. Something that I don't think has ever been done in Africa. Nobody has ever done this in Africa. And we are going to be the first people to do it. Now, I've realized that this vision, with the sort of attitude, with the sort of infrastructure, with the sort of mindset we have in Kenya, will not work. So that's why I decided to incorporate the company in the US. And now we are going to open our company to any investor. Any person who wants to invest in kaiandkairo.com can now do it. You will not be investing in a Kenyan company. You will be investing in a company in the US, regulated by American laws, regulated by American, operating under the American system with a global approach. And if we scale, we are still going to be backed by the financial muscle of the American system. So I've come up with a WeFunder page that I'm going to put a link in the description of this video. Click that link. I'm also going to put a disclaimer in the description of this video. American laws require us to do that when you're crowdfunding for a company. But you can find more details about the campaign and about how much money we are raising, the terms that we are raising against, on the WeFunder page. So I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to shut down. And I know that nobody who ever trusted my company is going to lose a single cent. I've had a 10-year run in business. We've built a big brand. We've changed many lives. And I don't think whatever I've experienced in the 6 months is going to make me relent. So press the link and let me know what you think in the comments.